Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu meiner Deutschstunde. Heute kommen die 4 Fälle, the 4 cases. German cases are 4. The nominative case is for subject of the sentence. The accusative case, the direct object. The dative case, the indirect object, and the genitive case, possessive. Cases are not something strange to English. Pronouns, for example, use a certain kind of cases. For example, we say he speaks and give him and not give he. Did you see how he became him in the second example? Well, the same thing happens in German. The only difference is that in German it's much more widely used. Not only in pronouns, even nouns, adjectives, articles use the same thing. The German case indicates the role of an element in a sentence. Let's start with the nominative case. The nominative is the easiest case in German and also the one dictionaries use as the standard form of nouns, adjectives, articles, and refers to the subject of the sentence. The teacher went to school. The teacher is the subject of the sentence, and therefore the teacher is nominative. So it will take the nominative form in German, which is der Lehrer. You will only know the difference when you will go through the 3 other cases, Akkusativ, Dativ, and Genitiv. Definite articles. Der, die, das, die. They all means the. Indefinite articles. Ein, eine, ein. They all mean a, an. Personal pronouns. Ich, du, er, sie, wir, ihr, sie. I, you, he, she, we, you, they. Adjectives, masculine, feminine, and neuter, plural. Weißer, weiße, weißes, weiße. All these forms mean white. Now we will learn the second case in German, which is the accusative. The good news is that apart from the masculine, the other 2 genders plus the plural, feminine, neuter, and plural, look just like the nominative. Now let's learn what the accusative really is. The accusative case is considered the direct object. I see the teacher. The teacher is the direct object of the sentence and therefore would take the accusative form. And since the teacher is masculine, it will become in German den Lehrer and not der Lehrer, as in the nominative case. I see the teacher. Ich sehe den Lehrer. Definite articles. Den, die, das, die. They all means the. Indefinite articles. Einen, eine, ein. They all mean a, an. Personal pronouns. Mich, dich, ihn, sie, uns, euch, sie. Me, you, him, and her. Adjective. Weißen, weiße, weißes, weiße. All these forms mean white. Let's get adjectives involved as well. I see the young teacher. Ich sehe den jungen Lehrer. Young in German is jung. But since we are using the accusative case, then the adjective should copy the article it follows, which is the. Now let's get personal pronouns involved. I see him. Ich sehe ihn. Easy, isn't it? German Dativ. Now things will get serious because the dative case is very important in German. And it also changes in all the three genders, plus the plural, masculine, feminine, neuter, and plural. But first let's learn what a dative means. The dative in German is just like the indirect object in English, or in other words, it's like the receiver of the direct object. So for example, I give the book to him. I is the subject of the sentence. The book is the direct object, and him is the receiver. Therefore, also called the indirect object in which we are interested when it comes to the dative case. Definite articles. Dem, der, dem, den. They all means to, the. Indefinite articles. Einem, einer, einem. They all mean to, to, an. Personal pronouns. Mir, dir, ihm, ihr, uns, euch, ihnen. To me, to you, to him, to her. Adjectives. Weißen, 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 weißen. All these forms mean to white. Usually, the equivalent of the dative case in English would include to. Like our example, I give the book to him. I send it to him. I show it to him. But in German, that to is usually included in the expression used, for example, to him, ihm, to the, dem. So it's not that complicated after all. German genitive. Finally, we will learn the genitive in German. It's not used as often as the other cases, but still has its own importance because the genitive in German means possession. Or in other words, it means the expression of or as. The book of my teacher. Das Buch meines Lehrers. Definite articles. Des, der, des, der. They all means of, we. Indefinite articles. Eines, einer, eines. They all mean of a, of an. Personal pronouns. Mir, dir, ihm, ihr, uns, euch, ihnen. To me, to you, to him, to her. Adjectives. Weißen, 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 weiße. All these forms mean white. Note that nouns in the masculine and neuter take an s at the end, as in our example. The book of my teacher. Das Buch meines Lehrers. Feminine and plural nouns don't take any s at the end.
Этой ночью